dying. A decade ago, the first great wars had spread blood throughout the lands. The mountain clans were slaughtered. Half of their realm fled behind their great runic portal. The others driven mad out of fear of the Ragnarok. For in their dreams, they saw their own dark fate. The Empire was governed by a feeble monarch. He mourned the loss of his beloved queen and heir. The children of the Empire sing death songs. An empire without an heir could only portend chaos.
Hello, YouTube. This is Sloth Lord Sullivan from Titanic Sloth Gaming. And that was the introduction to Disciples 2. The sequel to the very popular strategy first, I believe 1998 Disciples Sacred Land. And today I bring you the well, first let's get down to the factions. First off, there are 5 total factions, but 4 are available in the non-gold edition of the game. First you have the Empire, the human portion of the races. They are equipped with healers and are basically the well-rounded faction. Next we have the undead hordes. They focus more on crowd control by paralyzing enemies and whatnot, so they're a good choice. I've played them a lot. The mountain clans focus on brute damage by having back row units to boost their damage by up to 100%, which is pretty hefty. And last we have the Legions of the Damned, the demonic faction, which focus more on magic and 2 unit slot units like demons and whatnot. Like deal either AoE damage or massive single target damage. Sorry about that. I am recovering from being sick, and I'm almost past it. Next off, we have the choice whenever we choose the faction. You can be a warrior lord, which you will be able to regenerate 15% of your health every day, but magic research is limited to the 4th level. Mage Lord can research all spells at half the cost and be cast twice per day, which is pretty good. And Guildmaster, which is, in my opinion, the best. The guild, you can, your spell research is still limited to the 4th level, but the Thief can perform assassinations on people in parties, so it's basically like another form of crowd control. You can assess your enemy's party and sort of swap out what sort of units you want to fight. It's all randomized and whatnot. And next we have difficulty. I'm going to pick average, just so I don't yank my hair out.
More than a decade has passed since the first great wars ended. When infernal beasts and demons poured forth from the ground, the human empire did their best to resist the unholy onslaught. Alas, the beloved queen was killed, and Uther, the sole heir, disappeared from the realm. The combined forces of the Empire and Mountain clans with the retrieved runic wisdom sealed the infernal rift before the Accursed One could arise. The menace posed by the undead hordes came to an end with the beheading of the dwarven High King Sturmir. Mortis's vengeance accomplished, Her minions fell lifelessly to the ground, their languid voices echoed with no answer. Bards feared to weave tales of the suffering brought by the first great wars. Stories of these terrible events traveled only on witches' winds.
And now on with the show. Here comes the dwarf messenger. We'll have to kill him, which it takes them a while to get to where they want to go and whatnot. I thought I chose the warrior lord. Normally, this one's only accompanied by the ranger lord, the guild master. There we go. Let's check. Because every lord you pick, you gain a building. And I chose the guild hall. Oh well. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. I'm probably gonna turn on the game audio real quick. My apologies.
Speak, I live but to serve, my lord.
Alright. Music volume low. We need something to entertain us. Okay. Besides me. A potion of protection, which will come in very handy. Well, here's the dwarf. We're going to go after him. He has a fairly decent war party. Those axe throwers can reach into my back row instead of having to go through the front row like normal units have to. Like that dwarf had to hit the possessed unit when the axe thrower could just reach over there and smack on my chancellor. But it's all good because I'm going to kill them. Now there's an auto battle feature that I could use in this, but since it's supposed to be a YouTube commentary instead of skipping around, I'm not going to use that. And with that, the dwarf is defeated and we get a decent amount of experience. Now we can play the game at our leisure until the objective calls us to it. Yeah, Marcus is texting me. Okay. Now we will end the turn and wait to see what they do. Your puny forces cannot stop the Mountain Clans from the Mountain Clan CPU. I'm not playing against anybody online. Oogaboogin3 and I tried to figure out how to do that once, and it was more frustrating than anything because, well, yeah, we couldn't. Not, oh well. Okay, where do I want to go next? I want to go over here. Oh, never mind, I can't go over there. Hope I just wasted a turn. Let's go ahead and heal up our people. Normally I wouldn't use healing potions for this, but I really don't want to go back to the capital to heal up. It's an inconvenience to me. Well, not an inconvenience in the normal sense. It's just, I'd rather play the game instead of having to wait. But it's a good system they have, like, you're penalized for taking damage, even in the smallest amount in this game. So you have to keep going back and forth or stock up on healing potions. Which, it isn't that bad, but I'm not one to complain. Okay, I am going to go after this party. I have the better chance against them. Gonna take out the thief. Oh, that's another thing. Sometimes people attack faster than us, and that's because of initiative. Like, the thief right here has 65, the man-at-arms has 50, my possessed has 50, my devil has 35, and my counselor has 60. It's sort of like a open dice roll with people who have the same initiative, which is pretty. It's a fun concept, but it's also one that can completely ruin you in a game like this. Because sometimes it comes down to only having one hit to decide what'll make a battle. And sometimes that's enough to completely destroy you. It happens. I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to go back to the capital for this turn, or next turn. But, since we're just starting out on YouTube, if you want to see us play another game, like, I don't know, Marcus and I both play Rift from time to time, just let us know in the comments section below. And, if you liked the video, feel free to drop a subscribe, or like it and share it with your friends and help us get noticed faster. We will really appreciate it. Now we're going to buy the temple, and next turn we're going to buy something for upgrades for one of these guys. Possibly the possessed, since he's closer and doesn't require that much. And we are going to sit here for a turn. I'm sorry if the commentary is kind of poor. I just don't know what to commentate on a game like this. Yeah, there's not really much to commentate on. It's just a generic turn-by-turn strategy game. But if you want to know anything about what Ooga Booga 3 and I want to do on YouTube, that'd be a decent thing. Or if you want to, I don't know. I'm still pretty new to YouTube commentating. I've been lurking on YouTube for a couple of years. Well, not a couple, like 6. I said 6. I don't know. It's a long time. And we recently decided that we would, well, he's been wanting to do it for a long time, but he's lazy. I'm lazy too. I was supposed to record this last night, but I fell asleep. Had uncontrollable just sleep. Yeah. It happens. Ooh, the possessed is almost ready to level up. Now in this game, we have buildings we can build, as you saw with the temple. And the buildings are able to upgrade your current fighting unit to have more damage, more health, and more chances to hit if they're maxed out on level. In Disciples 2, rather than Disciples 1, there's no max level for units. Well, there is, but there's not. Like, for leader units, on the first mission it caps out at 3. And so on and so forth. And damn it, we're gonna have to go back to the capital yet again to heal. Oh well. Yep, but this is the Disciples' tomb. The dim-witted dwarves seem unaware of our presence, Master. We should take advantage of the situation. I suck at doing voices. My apologies. Just trying to do something to pass the time. Okie dokie, I think we are prepared to take the city of Dunera, which is pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Now, if I am correct, I believe that we could have our possessed level up by the end of this fight, if he doesn't die. Okay, we will have him leveled up by the end of this fight, hopefully. No promises, but hopefully. The devil's gonna be taking some damage, but I think he has some health to spare. And the counselor comes in and nearly finishes him off. And the possessed takes the kill. And only 7 experience, come on. But we get a city, and we get some more gold income per turn. And I'm going to send a thief out so we can scout out the area and take a look around, which is, I think, actually it's basically the same thing as scouting, whatever. Infiltrate spy into the army, and let's see, assassinate, 55% chance, I'm willing to take that risk, and we got the axe thrower, which only leaves the dwarf as the only offensive unit, and we should be good. Sometimes the turns take forever in this game. Like, it depends on how many units they have to start with. If they have a huge amount, then expect the turns to take quite a bit of time. And now with this battle, hopefully we can level up the possessed. If he doesn't get smashed by a hammer. I like the battle music for this game, it's nice. It has like that Lord of the Rings feel to it, when they're running through the forest from the orcs. But these aren't orcs, these are demons and possessed humans. Yes, finally, there we go. We have our first upgraded unit, the Berserker. Yup. As humanity weakens in these possessed creatures, their violence becomes uncontrollable. I always like the descriptions they gave for the people. I wish they did more creative ones like they did in Disciples' Sacred Lands. There's some pretty cool ones there. 60% chance to steal an item. Yes. Stole a potion of restoration from the merchant. Gonna dish out a few more thieves, so we can get a bit more. And of course not, because there's something blocking the way. The struggle, man. The struggle. Or lady. I'm not discriminating against anybody. Okay, we have some Mountain Clan people up ahead. So, I'm going, instead of sending that thief to the merchant area, I'm going to send that thief up there and try and deal some damage to the Mountain Clan party. And hopefully I can take out one of the front row. 55% chance, or I can do counterfeit orders, which is 75%. Oh wow. Well, you know what? I can work with it. It's not that bad. I just want to take out that axe thrower before anything. Look at it. The scrawny possessed guy turned into a buff, axe-wielding barbarian creature. There could have been better words to use, but yeah. I said it, and there's no taking it back now because it's on recorded video. And I could stop the recording just to save my hide, but no, because I'm lazy. Took out leader dwarf. Now we're gonna take out this dwarf. Hopefully they give as much experience as the last dwarf party gave. That was nice. Ooh, he didn't even get another hit off. Nice. Okay, we might want to build the demon portion. There's orcs and goblins. You know what? Let's go for it. But first, I am going to build the unholy gate. With the protection potion on my possessed, he should be fine.